What up, what up, what up? Oh, man. See, George gets excited when he gets to sit next to me, everybody.
Yeah, because then I don't have to hear somebody cry about, I'm not the fire. Is it right? The green screens don't look right.
This motherfucker, man, says,
how come your green screens don't look right?
He's like, deuces, and then he goes to sleep, and he's like, yeah, man, the video get up yet? I'm like, yeah, man, because I fucking was up for 4 hours editing that shit. Oh, bitch-ass motherfucker. Anyway.
I was more or less people were hating on our green screen.
Yeah, I don't think about any of those people. UFC on Fox. Demetrious Johnson versus Benavidez 2 is in the books. It's a wrap.
See,
it was actually a good event, to be honest with you. We liked it. The first fight at night was a lightweight fight between Joe Lauzon and Mac Danzig. And, you know, it kind of went back and forth for a while. I was impressed with what Mac Danzig was doing, and then he just didn't keep pressing the action, and Joe Lauzon basically got the unanimous decision. I mean, for me to just sit here and say there was much more to it, there really wasn't much more to it. Was there much more to it? I mean, at all? I mean, I think that you weren't even focused on the fight because I had a couple drinks and I was like talking and like tongue and shit, and you were like, this is going to be a very interesting show if you don't stop drinking, Kevin. So I did. Stop fucking drinking.
Sorry.
Now, there was a featherweight fight.
And I'm going to be 100% honest. We really didn't see a whole lot of this fight because we were watching the Heisman. We were watching the Heisman, and that was Chad Mendes versus Nick Lentz.
So we saw most of the first round.
Right.
And the conclusion that Kevin and I came to. Wow.
See?
Is that
rubbing off it?
I thought Nick might have a shot because he was going to throw Chad off his game a little bit because Nick kept coming forward. We can call him Nick. We can call him motherfucker
and
Nick.
kept pressing the action, but Chad just overwhelmed him. And then lo and behold, thank you, the MMA savior that he is informed us after the show that he had a sinus infection and
had been battling it for 4 weeks. He was battling the fuck out of that sinus infection for 4 weeks. It did not look like the Chad Mendes that we had seen lately.
I've never seen Chad Mendes.
Chad Mendes.
If you've seen Chaz,
I didn't say
I know Chad.
Chad with a D. Did I say Chaz? I might have said Chaz. Chad. I meant to say Chad.
Thank you.
It did not look like the Chad Mendes we have seen of late.
It's all because of the sinus infection.
Okay.
Anyway, he won going away. Nick Lentz put up a good. I mean, Nick
Lentz, it looks good.
Yes,
I mean, he does. He definitely surprised us.
He's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
He is definitely going to be a force at the featherweights. He had won, I think, since he was undefeated since he had moved down to featherweights. He had won 4 straight.
Loss at feather.
And he lost to a formidable opponent.
Yeah,
that's a word I like to use for people who are familiar with this show. Now, people who are also familiar with this show, you will know that when we talk about Urijah Faber, we say it's impossible to lose when he's not fighting for a belt. And once again, we were right. And if you don't...
Pretty sure he's 18-0 in non-title fights.
19-0.
19? Because I thought it was 17 going in, and that made 18.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe you're right.
Put it this way.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't lose.
If there's not a belt on the line, and you're fighting Urijah Faber, you're gonna kind of lose.
And George and I have told the fighters that are fighting Urijah Faber plenty of times before.
Bring a belt to the ring.
Just bring a belt. Doesn't have to be a real belt. It could be a fake belt. Any type of belt. You know
just throw it at Uriah's feet.
It could be a fucking fan belt off your car. Just bring that shit and be like this. I'm the champ, bitches. And he will lose. You know what?
Kind of like the Lakers, 3 in a row.
Okay.
I had to slide that in.
He just had to do that shit. Now, the biggest surprise of the night was for the go ahead. Flyweight championship fight. And it was Demetrious.
Flightweight.
It was the flyweight fight. And it was Demetrious Johnson meeting Joseph Benavidez for the second time.
And the first time they met, this went the whole damn decision. It was a split for DJ. This is how he got the flyweight belt. And DJ cornholed this kid.
He did. 2 minutes into the first round, he was like...
The best part about it is we're looking at the clock. We're like, wow, this started at 8. Should be over at 10. The fight's just starting. Kevin goes, man, you think this fight gonna be over in 2 minutes? I'm like, no. He's
because it started at, what, 9:58, right?
And Kevin's like, this is gonna be 25 minutes of hell.
It was over with.
Well, it wasn't.
I'm like, George, I'm going to go upstairs and get my coffee.
And here we are. And the coverage on this fight was about as quickly as that fight was.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, what we can say, we can touch on real quick is that DJ is getting better and better and better. And I said it last week, I'm like, you know what? You don't want to sleep on him because we kind of been doing that lately, and he always proves us wrong, and he did it again. This time he proved us wrong with, I think he's finished his last 2 fights, and finishing Benavidez, man, with a knockout. That's
the first time Benavidez has ever been finished in his UFC career.
I mean, right now you got to be like, okay, who can fucking test this cat in the fucking flyweights?
Faber needs to cut 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And go lose it. I mean,
good luck
a
with
challenge
that shit.
for another weight.
It's a belt, dude. He won't win.